Smoke on my hands, fire in my chest. Running from the law, but I can't rest. Every sin's a scar I wear. Every road still takes me there. The preacher said, boy, you're bound to burn. But I've seen flames and I don't learn. The good Lord knows I've crossed that line 1,000 times and call it mine. Ain't no angel waits for me, just ghosts that hum in minor key. Every mile I drive at night is another prayer I lost in fight. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. Ashes and iron, dust and flame. The devil's song still knows my name. Met a woman down in Shreveport town, eyes like rain, heart like crown. She said, you can't run from what you are. I said, I'm just chasing my next scar. She left a note on the motel bed, don't let your demons eat you dead. But when the morning kissed my face, the world still smelled like her embrace. The wind still hums her melody through rusted chains and dead oak trees. And though I ride through fire and stone, her voice still calls my name alone. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. Ashes and iron, dust and flame. The devil's song still knows my name. I've prayed in bars and desert rain, asked forgiveness, found more pain. But maybe grace don't fall like gold, it comes in nights when you grow old. The road don't care who rides or bleeds, it feeds on all a sinner needs. And when you think you've made it right, it pulls you deeper into known. Stand where the fire began, a broken soul, a lesser man. The smoke still rises dark and slow, but I got nowhere left to go. If I die on this open ground, let my body never be found. Just the dust and the iron remain, where I washed away my pain. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Every scar's a prayer I bleed. Ain't no angel, ain't no crown, just the fire dragging me down. Ashes and iron, dust and flame. The road and I, we're both the same. Ashes and iron, it's all that's left of me. That old road knows my name by heart. Been driving it since the world fell apart. Ash in the air, smoke in the rain, but I keep moving, numb to the pain. Once had love, but I let her fade, chasing dreams that I never made. Now I'm haunted by a southern drawl, in every echo of a midnight call. Gravel and thunder rolling deep, carry my soul where the lost ones sleep. Every scar, every mile I roam, feels like fire, feels like home. Gravel and thunder, dust and steel, ain't no heaven, just what's real. I met a preacher in a neon town. He said, son, you're too far down. I told him, hell, I've been below, but the devil's just someone I know. Gasoline dreams and a worn-out truck, living on prayers and a little luck. The road don't judge, it don't forgive, it just reminds you how to live. Gravel and thunder rolling deep, carry my soul where the lost ones sleep. Every scar, every mile I roam, feels like fire, feels like home. Gravel and thunder, dust and steel, ain't no heaven, just what's real. She said you can't outrun your fate, but I was born to ride and wait. If mercy calls, I'll let it ring, 'cause freedom's the only holy thing. The stars are burning, the night is wide, ain't no turning, just a ride. If the Lord's still watching from above, he'll find me driving through what I love. Gravel and thunder call my name, through fire, through loss, through flame. Every mile's a prayer I sing, every roar's a broken wing. Gravel and thunder till I'm gone, the road keeps playing my last song. Gravel and thunder, forever on. The sky was red, the night was torn, another sinner's child was born. Mama cried, the river rose, said, son, the road's a life you chose. By 21 I'd drawn my gun, lost more friends than the rising sun. Whiskey dreams and a bleeding hand, still searching for a promised land. Every crossroads got my name, every echo sounds the same. I can't tell where I belong, but I keep moving, right or wrong. Right through the rain, boy, right through the pain. Ain't no heaven without the flame. Every road just looks the same when you're running from your shame. Right through the rain, don't stop or stay, you'll wash your sins some lonesome day. Met a girl in Santa Fe, with stormy eyes and words that prayed. She said, I see the fire in you. I said, girl, I burn what I can't undo. She left a mark in the motel smoke, every kiss another promise broke. By dawn she vanished with the rain, left me standing with my pain. I've been chased by truth and lies, by ghosts that wear familiar eyes. And though the road still calls my name, it don't ease the hurt or tame the flame. Right through the rain, boy, right through the pain. Ain't no peace without the chain. Every tear's another mile, every sin's a crooked smile. Right through the rain, and don't look down, you'll drown before you reach that town. If love's a fire, then I'm the ash. If hope's a coin, I've spent my stash. But I still pray when I see the light, that maybe wrong can turn out right. The night remembers what I've done, the road forgets no broken sun. And every town, every song tells me how I don't belong. Still ain't much left but an iron will. And when they lay me in the clay, I'll smile. I rode my way, no crown, no cross, no holy sign, just dust and whiskey, blood and time. But if the rain still calls my name, I'll ride again through wind and flame. Ride through the rain, boy, ride through the pain. There's redemption in the chain, every scar a story told, every wound a heart grown old. Right through the rain, don't fade away, let the thunder be your way. Right through the rain, till it don't hurt anymore. The wind was cold on the Rio line, blood on my boots, whiskey and time. I buried my name in the desert sand and left my sins in a stranger's hand. They say you can't outrun the past, but I've been driving hard and fast. Every mile's a confession made under stars that never fade. The smoke still hangs where I've been, every prayer smells like sin. And when I hear that coyote cry, it sounds like the truth I can't deny. Under the graveyard sky I ride, with the ghosts of men who tried and died. Ain't no preacher on this trail, just the wind and my own fell. Graveyard sky, burning white, I keep moving, I can't hide. Oh, met a drifter by the canyon wall. He said, son, pride'll be your fall. I gave him fire, he gave me doubt. Said freedom trust and pain, talked about loss and what we'd gain. And he vanished at the break of day, and the wind just whispered, pray. I've seen angels break their wings and thieves crowned like kings. So don't tell me what's wrong or right. I've seen both sides of the night. Under the graveyard sky, ride with the ghosts of men who tried and died. Every shadow knows my name, every sin's a flame I claim. Graveyard sky, burning wide. I keep moving, I can't hide. If I ever find my rest, let it be where the west turns blessed, where the sun bleeds gold on stone, and a man can die alone. The dust don't care for mercy's hands, the law just draws its crooked plans. And every tear I've ever known was carved from steel and bone. Now the sky's gone black with rain, and thunder hums my name again. I see my face in the lightning's glow, a man too proud to let it go. So dig my grave where the river bends, where the wind still carries friends. And when the night begins to die, let my soul join the graveyard sky. Under the graveyard sky, ride, my truth and shame collide. Every scar a star I've worn, every loss a man reborn. Graveyard sky, fire high, ride till I testify. Under the graveyard sky, I'll find my home. Smoke on my hands, fire in my chest, running from the law but I can't rest. Every sin's a scar I wear, every road still takes me there. The preacher said, boy, you're bound to burn, but I've seen flames and I don't learn. The good Lord knows I've crossed that line 1,000 times and called it mine. Ain't no angel waits for me, just ghosts that hum in minor key. Every mile I drive at night is another prayer I lost in fight. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. Ashes and iron, dust and flame, the devil's song still knows my name. Met a woman down in Shreveport town, eyes like rain, heart like crown. She said you can't run from what you are. I said I'm just chasing my next scar. She left a note on the motel bed, don't let your demons eat you dead. But when the morning kissed my face, the world still smelled like her embrace. The wind still hums her melody through rusted chains and dead oak trees. And though I ride through fire and stone, her voice still calls my name alone. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Burning faith for the blood I need. Ain't no mercy in the dawn, only proof the dark moves on. storms and desert rain. Asked forgiveness, found more pain. But maybe grace don't fall like gold. It comes in nights when you grow old. The road don't care who rides or bleeds. It feeds on all a sinner needs. And when you think you've made it right, it pulls you deeper into night. Now I stand where the fire began, a broken soul, a lesser man. The smoke still rises dark and slow, but I've got nowhere left to go. If I die on this open ground, let my body never be found. Just the dust and the iron remain where I washed away my pain. Ashes and iron, that's my creed. Every scar's a prayer I bleed. Ain't no angel, ain't no crown, just the fire dragging me down. Ashes and iron, dust and flame. The road and I, we're both the same. Ashes and iron, that's all that's left of me. Went by like a slow freight train, names and faces lost in rain. I carried love, I carried sin, and both still whisper deep within. My hands are cracked, my boots are torn, every scar a vow I've worn. I ain't looking for no crown, just a place to lay it down. The road don't lie, it never will. It shows you mercy when you're still, and every mile I've tried to mend brings me closer to the end. Ashes on the wind, carry me home. I've been wandering too long alone. Dust to dust, I've paid my due. The road remembers more than I do. Ashes on the wind, fade to gray. Let my soul just drift away. Seen angels in the neon haze, heard devils hum old gospel praise. Every dream I ever chased left a shadow I can't erase. Whiskey laughs in motel rooms, broken strings and borrowed tunes. I ain't proud but I ain't ashamed, every song still knows my name. The night's a mirror, the stars confess every truth I won't address. But if tomorrow never comes, I'll rest beneath the setting sun. Ashes on the wind, carry me home. I've been wandering too long alone. Dust to dust, I've paid my due. The road remembers more than I do. Ashes on the wind, fade to gray. Let my soul just drift away. Left a woman by the coast. She said, you'll haunt the thing you love the most. I still see her when I sleep, the kind of pain you never keep. The fire's gone, the air is thin. I breathe out ghosts, I breathe them in. And if this road's my only friend, I'll ride with it until the end. Dawn comes cold on a crimson field. Another story I'll never yield. The sky don't cry, but I just might when I see that final light. So if you find me by the bend, tell the wind it's not the end. I'm just drifting, not undone. Every road leads to someone. Ashes on the wind carry me home. The stars I've always roamed, dust to dust, my soul set free. The road's the only church for me. Ashes on the wind, fade to gray. Let my heart just drift away. Ashes on the wind, and I'm gone again. Dust in my lungs, fire in my chest, heading south with no place to rest. A sun burned down on a highway scar. In the past, road shotgun in my car. A worn-out map and a broken tune, whispered prayers to a cloudy moon. Every town got a face I knew, every lie had a hint of truth. Ain't no savior on this side of night, just diesel dreams and dashboard light. I count the stars, I count my sins. The road don't end, it just begins. Coyote moon, light my trail through the ghosts in the howling well. I've been lost, I've been found, still can't tell where I'm bound. Coyote moon, shine so bright, guide me through this endless night. Met an old man in a border town. He said, son, don't let the devil drown. He don't come dressed in fire and smoke. He comes in songs that make you choke. Bought him beer, he told his tale about a woman who rode a midnight rail. She left a mark on his tattered skin, said love's the war, no one wins. And when his eyes began to fade, he smiled and said, I'm not afraid. I took his hat and said goodbye to the only truth that never lied. Coyote moon, light my trail through the ghosts and the howling well. Every mile another fight between wrong and what feels right. Coyote moon, shine so bright, lead me home or take my side. There's a crossroad where the shadows meet and the angels walk on bare burned feet. I've seen mercy, I've seen blame, and I've called both by the same name. The desert hums, the engines cry, ain't no difference between truth and lie. If I don't wake when morning's due, coyote moon, I'm counting on you. Now years roll by like tumbleweeds. I plant my pain where the silence feeds. The road still calls with a hungry grin. I answer back, I'm still all in. From Tucson dust to Rio shore, I've chased my peace, but wanted more. And if the stars forget my name, at least the road will sing the same. Coyote moon, light my trail. Let me ride where hearts don't fail. If I die before the dawn, tell the wind to carry on. Coyote moon, don't fade away. I'll be chasing you someday. Coyote moon, you still know my name. Smoke on the ridge, sun bleeds red. Dust and silence fill my head. A lifetime written in the lines I wear. 1,000 ghosts still breathing air. My boots remember every lie, every road that passed me by. A pistol sleeps by my side, and a prayer I never tried. The road ain't mercy, it don't forgive. It only asks how much you'll give. And I've given blood and time and name, still the wind just sounds the same. The last trail home, it's calling me through the smoke and memory. I've ridden hard, I've sinned in style, but I've been gone for quite a while. The last trail home, dust and bone. Lord, don't let me ride alone. I've seen angels with the devil's eyes, watched the truth wear a cheap disguise, drank with thieves, slept with pain, loved some souls I can't explain. Every town leaves a scar in me, another mark of who I'll be. I don't run, I just fade slow into the dust when no one knows. And if the morning finds my name, let it echo, not in shame. For every wrong that I have done, the road forgave before the dawn. The last trail home, it's calling me through the smoke and memory. I've ridden hard, I've sinned in style, but I've been gone for quite a while. The last trail home, dust and bone. Lord, don't let me ride alone. There's a woman's face peace in the pale moonlight. She's been with me every night, and when I fall beneath that sky, she'll be the reason why. The desert hums like a preacher's song, been riding too fast too long. And if this road's my final friend, I'll meet my maker at the bend. Now the dawn bleeds gold on the hill, the wind's gone quiet, the world stands still. A coyote laughs, my heart replies, this is where the outlaw dies. But every ending's just a spark that lights the trail in the dark. And if my name fades in stone, the song will ride on its own. The last trail home, it's calling me through the dust of history. I've ridden wild, I bled, I prayed, still the fire never fades. The last trail home, dust and bone, carry my soul where the wild wind's blown. Trail home, I'm riding alone. Woke up to a blood-red dawn, gasoline breath, my shadow gone. Another highway, another fight, another ghost I lost last night. I got tattoos that tell my sin, ain't no saint but I made amends. Every mile's a scar I keep, every dream I failed to read. The road don't sleep, it just pretends, it bends and breaks and never ends. You can chase your truth or drown your fear, either way it leads you here. Burning miles beneath my wheels, nothing left that time can't steal. Fire inside won't let me rest, every road puts me to the test. Burning miles, thunder cries, ain't no peace and now lost skies. I'm a run, I'm a run. Met a preacher down in El Paso, said, boy, that whiskey don't save your soul. I said, preacher, I ain't that kind, my faith's in steel and the road I find. He gave a nod and let me be, said, freedom's just another plea. And as I left that dusty town, the devil smiled and marked me down. I hear redemption call my name, but every time it sounds the same. Like a woman I can't forget, a promise made I ain't kept yet. Full of love beneath my wheels, nothing left that time can't steal. Fire inside won't let me rest, every road puts me to the test. Burning miles, thunder cries, ain't no peace and now lost skies. Running on, running on. My hands are cracked, my heart is torn from every sin I've ever worn. If the Lord still keeps my name, He knows I rode through the flames. The night's a mirror, cold and wide, shows the man I try to hide. high. The road remembers every sin and burns them slow beneath my skin. See the dawn ahead, the sky's on fire, the desert red. And if I fall before the light, till the road I fought the fight. Don't need no cross, don't need no stone. This highway's where I've always grown. And when my soul runs out of miles, let me fade where freedom smiles. Burning miles beneath my wheels, ain't no truth. The darkness steals fire inside, forever strong. Every sin becomes a song. Burning miles, thunder cries, let me die beneath these skies. Run a while, run a while. Burning miles till the end of time. I was born on a one-lane road with a heart too wild to hold. Mama cried when I packed my bag, said, son, the world's got sharper tags. 40 years and 1,000 towns, still trying to keep my demons down. My boots no dirt, my soul no sin. I leave the past, but it crawls back in. Every scar's a map I've drawn, every night bleeds into dawn. The road don't judge, it just replies with dust and truth beneath the skies. I'm taking a long way home through fire and dust and bone. If peace don't find me on this road, then I'll make peace alone. I'm taking a long way home through the heartache and the chrome. Met a drifter in Santa Fe, said he used to have faith till it slipped away. He showed me scars, said, boy, these shine. Every pain's a proof of time. We drank till dawn by the canyon rim. He sang the blues, I followed him. Said every man's a work of rust, and every prayer turns back to dust. The desert wind don't whisper lies, it just hums where the eagle flies. I saw my face in the rearview's gleam, a younger man with an older dream. I'm taking a long way home through fire and dust and bone. If peace don't find me on this road, then I'll make peace alone. I'm taking a long way home through the heartache and the chrome. Sometimes I hear my father's tone saying, son, you don't die alone. I light a smoke and tip my hat to every ghost I'm riding past. The wheels keep humming, the stars still burn. Every mile's another turn. Ain't no heaven, ain't no plan, just the sound of a traveling man. Now the signs read welcome home, but I don't know where I belong. My house is gone, my friends are great, the town forgot my name today. So I keep driving past the line to chase the sun one last time. And if the night decides I'm done, tell the road I was never one. I'm taking the long way home, where the wild winds carve the stone. If peace don't greet me when I'm gone, tell my wheels they carried on. I'm taking the long way home, 'cause it's the only road I've known. The long way home is all I've ever known. Rolling hard from the borderline, sun was blood and the dust was fine. Got a pocket full of pain and sin, and a world that won't let me in. Outlaws pray with whiskey hands, crosses burn in the desert sands. Ain't no saints on this side of night, just broken men who lost the fight. The road hums low like a funeral hymn, every turn grows cold and dim. If the devil calls, I won't deny, we've shared the same blue sky. The red sky riders riding on through the smoke till the dawn is gone. Wind and thunder, blood and bone, we were born to die alone. The red sky riders, hearts aflame, ain't no mercy calling our name. Met a stranger at a bar in Crete, said he'd sold his soul for me. He asked, you ever feel the burn? I said, hell, we all take our turn. He smiled slow with a gunshot grin, said, boy, you can't outdrive your sin. Then he left me there in the neon rain with a pocket full of pain. And every mile I've ever bled paints the ground where angels fled. If redemption never comes my way, I'll probably turn the other way. Red sky riders riding on through the smoke till the dawn is gone. Wind and thunder, blood and bone, we were born to die alone. Red sky riders, hearts aflame, ain't no mercy calling our name. Stars look close but never near, they shine on every ghost I fear. When I hear that call to call, I know my back's against it all. The road don't talk, but it don't forget every sin you made, every debt you set. And when the red sky starts to weep, that's when the riders never sleep. Flame, still driving under borrowed names. And if I fall before the light, tell my soul I fought the fight. Don't write no stone, don't carve no line, just let the wind erase what's mine. I came from dust, I'll go back true, riding on through red sky blue. Red sky riders riding on through the night till the pain is gone. Wind and thunder, blood and bone, we were born to die alone. Red sky riders, hearts aflame, heaven's lost but hell knows our name. Red sky riders. still riding on. Born on the edge of a one-light town, Mama cried when the sun went down. Daddy drank till the night turned blue. Said, boy, this world don't know you. I took my boots, my father's gun, hit the road before I turned 21. The preacher said, son, don't lose your soul, but I already pawned it for rock and roll. Every mile, every scar brought me closer to who I are. Ain't no heaven waiting still, just the road in my own will. The devil right beside me, down that line. He laughs at the prayers I leave behind. Every light in the mirror fades, but I keep driving through the shades. The devil rides beside me still, and I just smile and pay the bill. Met a girl in New Orleans rain. She had a cross and a whiskey stain. She said, you can't love what you can't see, then kissed me hard by the preacher's grave. She left me cold by Baton Rouge with a note and a pair of worn-out shoes. Said, freedom's fine till you're all alone. Now I talk to ghosts on the telephone. Every sin feels half divine, every loss becomes a sign. I don't pray no more at night, I just drive until it's right. The devil right beside me, down that line. He hums those songs from another time. Every mile a deal I made, every truth a masquerade. The devil rides beside me still, and I just smile and pay the bill. I ain't running from the fire, I've been warmed by its desire. If redemption's just a word, then let the preacher go unheard. I've seen angels lose their wings, trade their halos for guitar strings, and every song I ever wrote is a prayer with a whiskey throat. Canyon dust, leather cracked and faith to rust. I seen heaven through motel blinds and hell in the faces I left behind. If I die before I'm done, till the moon I fought the sun. Don't carve no stone, don't write no line, just play my songs and pour the wine. The devil right beside me, that's alright. He keeps me steady through the night. Every lie I ever told made my truth a little bold. The devil rides beside me still, but hell, maybe I always will. Rattles faintly, There's a fire burning in the canyon low, been there since the blood and snow. Every man that walks that road leaves behind the weight he owes. I've seen the sun fall black and cold, heard good men lie and cowards bold. My hands are cracked, my will is torn, but I was raised by the wind and warm. The night don't sleep, it just observes every saint that lost his nerves. You can pray or you can run, but you'll face what you become. Down in the valley of the wolves, truth gets lost in time approves. I've been howling at the moon too long, trying to right what I did wrong. Down in the valley, cold and wild, I ain't no saint, just a lonely child. Ain't no peace in the way she drowned. Her voice still rides that midnight rain, soft as mercy, hard as pain. They say forgiveness has a price, but I done paid it once or twice. If heaven's gates are locked tonight, guess I can't just out of sight. The smoke rolls slow, the whiskey thin, each sip burns where she's been, and every hymn I try to sing turns to dust before the spring. Down in the valley of the wolves, truth gets lost and time approves. I've been howling at the moon too long, trying to right what I did wrong. Down in the valley, cold and wild, I ain't no saint, just a lonely child. If I die before I see the sun, tell the world my race was run. I never knelt, but I still pray in every road that I betrayed. The wolves don't hunt for blood alone, they howl for sins we call our own. And when the dark begins to fall, they'll answer for us all. Now the fire's low, the night is deep, and I'm too tired to lose or weep. The road behind, the road ahead, both are made of what I've bled. So let the wolves come take my name, they'll find it written in the flame. And when the dawn turns pale and blue, they'll have my story true. Down in the valley of the wolves, time forgives and pain approves. I've been running wild, I've been wrong, still I'm singing my sinner's song. Down in the valley, fire and bone, even the I was born with a storm inside, raised on whiskey and wounded pride. Mama cried, boy, you're bound to break. I said, freedom's all I'll ever take. I've buried truth under motel beds, slept beside the words I left unsaid. Every town's a different sin, and every door lets darkness in. There's a shadow on my backseat floor, been riding with me since '84. I ain't running from the law this time, just the echoes of my crime. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow, every mile another soul I owe. Can I run the past I made? The road remembers, the light will fade. On the graveyard highway, black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. Met a preacher in a rusted town, said, son, lay your burdens down. I told him, preacher, I'm too far gone. I made my bed on the devil's lawn. He gave me bread, he gave me flame, said even devils need a name. Then he smiled like he already knew that my confession wouldn't do. The wind's my friend, the night's my cell, every song a wish in hell. And if the dawn won't shine for me, I'll find my peace in harmony. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow, every mile another soul I owe. Can I run the past I made? The road remembers, the light will fade. On the graveyard highway, black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. I still see her by the river bend. She waved goodbye, said this ain't the end. But the years rolled on like thunder's breath, and I kept driving toward my death. And you, the road don't care who you used to be, it only asks what you can see. 1,000 crosses line my trail, each one whispers where I failed. Now the engine hums like a gospel choir, and the wheels spin tales of wire and fire. The rear view shows what I can't face, a ghost still smiling in empty space. If redemption's real, I miss my chance, somewhere lost in a midnight dance. But if hell's just truth with open eyes, then I'll meet it with no disguise. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow, carry my soul where no one goes. If mercy finds me, let it be in the dark where the lost run free. On the graveyard highway, I'm still alive, just riding ghosts to stay graveyard highway, still rolling on, still rolling on. The morning came in shades of gray, the kind of dawn that hides your way. Boots were worn, the sky was torn. I'd been riding since the day I was born. whispered through the pines. I said, son, you've crossed too many lines, but I ain't one for second tries. I just ride where the wild wind dies. Every mile's a memory burned, every lesson's one I never learned. And though my hands are rough and scarred, I've loved this life, though it's been hard. Where the wild wind dies, I'll lay me down, leave my boots on sacred ground. No preacher's words, no alibis, just me and the road. Where the wild wind dies. I met a woman near San Antonio. She said, boy, you're cursed to die alone. I laughed and said, ain't that the truth? And kissed her like I was bulletproof. But love's a fire you can't contain. It burns your joy, it leaves your pain. She left one night with a tear in her eye, said, you'll chase ghosts till the wild wind dies. So whiskey talks, the soul replies, and somewhere deep a dream still lies. But the road don't care for a beggar's cry, just fades where the echoes die. Where the wild wind dies, I'll lay me down, leave my sins without a sound. No crown of thorns, no grand goodbyes, just me in the dust. Where the wild wind dies. Mercy's out there in the dark, I've missed her trail, I've lost her spark. But if she calls my name tonight, I'll follow her into the light. There's a peace in the dirt, a truth in pain. Every loss just carves your name. And when you've got nothing left to hide, you learn to love the other side. That final ridge between this world and heaven's bridge. The wind is cold, but I don't mind. It's been my only friend in time. If you find my hat someday, lay it down where the coyotes play, and let my soul drift through the skies, free at last, where the wild wind dies. Where the wild wind dies, I'll make my stand. One last prayer in the desert sand. No regrets, no sad goodbyes, just my heart where the wild wind dies. Where the wild wind dies. I left my home at 23, chased a dream and never chased me. Played my songs in smoking bars, traded heaven for these scars. My daddy said, boy, stay kind, but I was running out of time. Every mile took a piece of soul, till the road became my goal. The nights got long, the lights burn low. Voices whispered I should go, but every silence, every pain turned into thunder in my veins. And now I'm hearing ghosts on the radio, singing songs from years ago. Every word cuts deep and slow, like the sins I'll never show. Ghosts on the radio, loud and wild, crying out like a runaway child. My lips then turned away, said I ain't built for men who stay. Now her name's tattooed in smoke and gin. Every bar she starts again. I play her tune soft and slow for ghosts that never let me go. Every dream I burned in time still haunts the rhythm and the rhyme. And every crowd that sings along feels like ghosts inside my song. Now I'm hearing ghosts on the radio, singing songs from years ago. Every word cuts deep and slow, like the sins I'll never show. Ghosts on the radio, loud and wild, crying out like a runaway child. There's a preacher voice on the static hum, says, son, your time will come. But I've been driving far too long to stop believing in my wrong. The road don't love, the road don't weep. It just remembers what you keep. And every ghost that sings my name sounds a lot like who I became. Cold winds roam, no more plans, no place called home. The radio hums, the static cries, and I see my past in the western skies. Maybe someday I'll find my rest, lay my burden, do my best. But till the music fades away, I'll play for ghosts who used to stay. And now I'm hearing ghosts on the radio, singing truth I used to know. Every word still burns my soul like a fire I can't control. Ghosts on the radio, night and rain, they call my heart by my old name. Ghosts on the radio, still calling me home. I left my sins on the motel floor, crossed by the bed, Bible torn. The radio hums an old refrain about love and loss and the price of pain. My name don't mean much these days, it's just a whisper the wind betrays. I've run from ghosts and neon lights, but the mirror don't disguise. Every mile's another prayer I waste, every scar's the past I face. The devil's patient, waits his time. He rides beside me down the line. Midnight dust beneath my wheels. Faith is gone, but the pain feels real. Wind keeps singing where I bled. All my saints and demons fed. Midnight dust, I'm riding blind, trying to leave myself behind. Midnight dust. Loved a girl with a silver tongue. She could make the cold wind sung. But love don't last where shadows sleep, and promises are hard to keep. She says, someday you'll face your crime. When you run too long, you cross the line. Then she turned her hair on fire, walked away from my desire. And now her voice is on the air. Every town I hear her there, like a ghost on the FM band, haunting me from another land. Midnight dust beneath my wheels. Faith is gone, but the pain feels real. Wind keeps singing where I bled. All my saints and demons fed. Midnight dust, I'm riding blind, trying to leave myself behind. Don't speak, they only stare at a man who's gone but still not there. And if I die before I sleep, bury me where memories creep. The desert hums like a broken hymn. The horizon fades, the night grows dim. Ain't no mercy in the wind, just the sound of where I've been. A home ahead, but half my heart already dead. Can't turn back what's carved in stone. Some road you ride alone. The dust is thick, my breath runs thin. Time to pay for where I've been. If redemption's out here in the night, then Lord, let it take my fight. Midnight dust beneath my wheels. Faith is gone, but the pain still heals. Wind keeps singing where I bled. All my dreams and demons fed. Midnight dust, I'm riding blind, but I found my soul this time. Mama raised me on borrowed ground. Said, boy, don't let the world drag you down. But this land don't care for dreams or men. It just takes what it can again and again. My daddy died in a border fight, left me scars in a restless night. I learned to shoot before I could read, and I learned that mercy don't plant no seed. The sun burns gold, the sky bleeds red. Every mile's a prayer I've said, and the dust beneath my worn out boots knows every sin I can't refute. Dust and glory, blood and stone, I've been running my whole life alone. Every lawman, every lie, can't take the truth I carry inside. Dust and glory, time and shame, still I ride beneath my name. Ooh. I met a girl in Amarillo rain. She washed the dirt but not the pain. Said you can't outrun what you deserve. I just smiled, too damn proud to swerve. She gave me hope, I gave her scars. We made love beneath the sky of stars. But come sunrise, I hit the road with her ghost inside my load. They say redemption comes with cost, but you can't buy back what you lost. And every tear I've ever known built this man carved from stone. Dust and glory, blood and bone, every sin I call my own. The road don't ask, the road don't care, it just takes you anywhere. Dust and glory, night and flame, I ride proud, I ride the same. If heaven's gate won't open wide, I'll build my fire right outside. And if the angels don't recall my name, at least the wind will sing the same. The road don't end, it just bends slow. You meet yourself where you can't go in. Every choice that I've betrayed was just a bed that I've made. The years have worn me thin, and I'm too tired to fight or win. But when the night wind calls my name, I'll ride on just the same. So if you find my hat and gun, leave 'em out beneath the sun. Tell the crows in the canyon wide, this old soul finally found his ride. Dust and glory, fire and stone, this road's the only home I've known. Every scar, a song I've sung, every loss, a bell I've rung. Dust and glory, death and dawn, I'll keep riding till I'm gone. Busted boots, blood on my hand, been rolling through this broken land. Got a heart made of smoke and steel, and a soul the Lord can't heal. I've seen towns that forgot my name, played their bar, set fire to shame. Every song's a scar I wear, but hell, I still breathe that air. The road don't judge, it just reminds, every sin's just borrowed time. You can chase your truth or drown your pain, but both still drive you insane. Rust and thunder rolling free, ain't no chain strong enough for me. Light the match, let it can't learn. Rust and thunder, sky on fire. I'm fueled by smoke and warm desire. Rust and burn. Barroom eyes and a highway smile. Said she'd ride with me for a while, but angels don't last in this dust. They fly away when the wheels kick up. She left a note on the motel sheet. Said freedom's cruel but bittersweet. I took my hat and hit the road, left behind what I never owed. The night's my church, the stars my choir. I baptize sins in smoke and fire. If there's redemption, I won't know till the tides lose all control. Rust and thunder, rolling free. Ain't no chain strong enough for me. Light the match, let it burn. Some lessons you just can't learn. Rust and thunder, sky on fire. I'm fueled by smoke and warm desire. Rust and pour. I buried dreams in motel beds, drowned regret in what she said. But the wind still knows my name and calls it back just the same. The road's a preacher, cold and wise. It baptizes fools and ties their ties, and every sinner it lets ride learns how to live before they die. On my face, still racing ghosts I can't replace. Ain't no peace on a rebel's wheel, just the hum of fate you feel. If I go down in the storm tonight, tell the moon I fought the fight. And when my name fades from the line, play this song one more time. Rust and thunder, rolling free. It's all that's left inside of me. Light the match, let it burn. Let the wheels forever turn. Rust and thunder, sky on fire. I'm driven by a rebel's choir. Rusty hearted. Rust and thunder, still rolling under. Steel on steel, the rails still cry. Another night, another goodbye. I carry ghosts in an old guitar. Every chord knows who they are. Left my home when the harvest died. A bottle of hope and a truck to ride. Mama's voice on the radio hymn fades away like the smoke within. The moon keeps watch, the road keeps score. Keep searching for something more. If I could trade my pride for sleep, I'd rest where the shadows weep. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie. Need the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. motel. Said she danced where the angels fell. Her eyes were storms, her lips were flame. I never even asked her name. She whispered soft, boy, you're bound to roam, but the loneliest road leads home. I laughed and turned toward the rain, still hear her voice in the sound of trains, yeah. Every promise I ever made got washed away, but the echo stayed. Now the freight hums low, the headlights blur, and I'm still chasing the sound of her midnight freight. Roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie. Need the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. The whistle cries like a mother's prayer for the sons that never made it there. And every mile of confession told on tracks of rust, on hearts of gold. I ain't looking for peace no more, just a place to stop, a station floor. If mercy's real, it rides tonight in a freight car full of borrowed light that now bleeds red on a mountain spine. Coffee cold, but I feel fine. There's freedom here in the engine's moan. A man don't need to die alone, so let the wheels ride what I can't say, and smoking steel in yesterday. If I fade before I wake, tell the wind my soul to take. Midnight freight, roll me home through the dark where the wild things roam. Every mile I've left behind brings me peace I'll never find. Midnight freight, roll me true. I'm still out here thinking of you. Midnight freight, keep rolling on.